All right. Good evening, everybody. I'm gonna do some yoga in a second. I rewatched half of a really kind of old movie last night called Cool Hand Luke, and I remember when I was in high school, I was put into a lot of these classes that meant you weren't going to go to college. um, but they were kind of arty classes, which is kind of cool. It's funny that like they anyways, I it was a class called I think American Cinema or something. Anyways, and as I was watching, I remember more that one thing that they told me about that movie, um, which was kind of interesting. But it's really, if you ever get a chance to check it out, I think it's on the Netflix or whatever. But it's this movie of kind of about like human spirit, and there's a scene where um, the Cool Hand Luke is laying on this table. So they had this contest where he had made this bet that he could eat 50 eggs in 1 hour, and after he eats it, like he's so wiped out. And it's Paul Newman, by the way. He's laying on this table and he has his arms out and he has his legs like crossed and they pull back. And my teacher said that in he's representing in that moment a Christ figure, which I thought was really kind of wild and a bit deep for a movie, but a lot of great people in that movie, and probably got an Oscar, but not yesterday. And thank you for coming. We're going to start in the seated position as we normally do. I'm going to move back. So one sitting as best you can, across the legs, just very lightly, maybe just turning them in or maybe crossing them if that suits your knees more than anything. We're going to sit up really tall. Just take a moment and kind of feel where we are. See if we can kind of accept where we are as physically or mentally. We're going to do just a bit of breathing, just drawing the breath in through the nose, pushing the breath out of the nose, listening to the sound of the breath. We're going to keep breathing, and as we keep breathing, we're going to reach the right arm all the way up, and we're going to bring it down the back, and the left hand's going to grab the elbow. The head's going to push against the arm, and we're going to keep breathing. And left arm way up and down the back. Right arm grabs elbow, head back, breathing, holding the core. Excellent. Put the right hand down right next to you with the fingers pointing away. Left palm faces the sky. We'll come up and over, looking along the elbow to the ceiling, lengthening a bit through the reaching side, lengthening the breath. Still feeling the body and the mind. Like that's such a great beginning of the so-called witnessing or the watching meditation, just feeling and getting a vibe for how we feel. And to do that, we have to step a little bit outside of ourselves, which is good. And we're going to switch left hand down, right arm up and over. Breathing here. Good. To center. A little twist. Right hand grabs the left knee, left hand back behind you. We'll sit up tall and pull the shoulder back. We're gently looking over the shoulder. Good, and then all the way over to the other side. Again, real tall through the spine, breathing in the nose. Getting in touch with how the body feels today. Getting in touch with how the mind is acting today. All right, let's stand and swing the arms. We'll take the feet apart, distance of the hips to shoulders, and we're going to swing the arms forward. We're going to swing the arms backwards. And let's come across the front, switching which hand goes on top. We're going to get in real slow and easy today, just taking our time. We'll do all our push-ups and everything, but just real easy in the beginning. If the hands are not on the hips, place them there and then swing around. We'll keep the head right over the center spot, but just moving mostly in the hips. And the opposite direction, please. And then pick any leg you like, and we're going to lift it up, and intertwined fingers are going to grab the knee as we stand up tall. You could activate the foot, you could rotate the foot, or it could just hang. But stand tall, pull the shoulders back, pull the core in, and we're going to breathe, of course. Excellent. Let that down, and we'll do the other side, whatever that turns out to be for you. Same stuff, standing tall, letting the weight of the leg just drop into the hands, the shoulders pull back against that weight. All righty. With the feet together, big toes touching, ankles apart, maybe we turn the thumbs out, tight core with the breath, some of these moves. We're going to breathe in as we reach up and look up. We're going to breathe out as we forward fold, bringing the fingers low. We keep them down, maybe hands on the shins. We look up, flat back. We forward fold again, and then all the way back up, reaching out and up. We're going to bring the hands together and down through the heart center. Breath in, back up. Breath out on the forward fold, fingers low. We look up, flat back. We forward fold again. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flat back. We forward fold. Up again to the sky. Down through the heart. Breath in as we reach back up. Breath out as we forward fold. We look up, flat back. Forward fold again. All the way back up to the sky. Down again through the heart. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding, fingers low. And we look up. And from here, we're going to step back to the top of push-up, belly and legs tight. We're going to hold just for a moment. And then when you're ready, we'll lower either all the way down or to 2 inches off the earth. We're rolling forward, up dog, legs tight, third eye looking, and then tucking the toes as we look at the navel. And we're gonna bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards down, or just bending one leg, pushing the other heel down, moving a little bit. And walk your way back up to the top of the mat, feet together, fingers low, lengthen the tail through the eyeballs. Forward fold. Come on all the way back up to the ceiling. We're coming down through the heart center. Breath in, up again. Breath out, forward folding. And we look up. We step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, third eye, tight legs, and down dog. Nice. You could stay still here looking at the knees, feet 2 fists apart, or you could come up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Breathing in the nose. And step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, all the way up again to the sky, down through the heart. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up, flat back, stepping back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Nice. We're breathing here, remembering we can rest if we want to. All right, step, hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Let's come up and intertwine all of the fingers and turn the palms up to the ceiling. Let's take the feet apart, distance of the hips or shoulders. Thumbs higher, pinkies lower. We're going to lean over to the right for a moment. And over to the left. Good. Back to center. Push the walls out. Just take a moment, really pulling those fingers and thumbs back. And we're going to turn and look to the right, mostly with the upper part of the body. And we're going to turn and look to the left. Very good. Back to center, arms down. Let's return the feet together, top of the mat, big toes touching, ankles apart. And we're going to sit in chair. Allow the knees to fall as we together. As we sit in chair. Excellent. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flat back. We're stepping back again, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, third eye, down dog. Right side, warrior one, right foot steps, left foot turns out, knee over ankle. Arms up. Those of you that want can reach that left arm forward. We'll hang there for a breath. Excellent. Touch the ceiling and then hands back down, stepping back, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, and left foot stepping, right foot turns out, back up. We're going to reach the right arm forward for about a breath. Excellent. Touch the ceiling and hands down again. Step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And great. We'll stay right here. All righty. Step, hop, walk, top of the mat, toes together. We look up. We forward fold. Feet and knees sitting in chair. Standing, arms all the way back down. Let's do some more of that. Sitting chair again. Good. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up. We're stepping back, top of push-up, lower and drop. Up dog, down dog. Right side, warrior one again. Right foot steps, left foot turns out. Hands in prayer above the head. Looking up, lengthening up. Excellent. Hands down again, stepping back, lower down, up dog, down dog. Left side stepping, right foot turns out. Back up with the arms, hands in prayer again above the head. Looking up, lengthening up. Great. Hands down again, stepping back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And very nice, right here breathing. All right, step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, the forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair again, and standing. Let's do a couple more. We sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, legs tight, down dog, right side again, warrior one, left foot turns flat again, back up with the arms, hands in prayer, lengthening up, maybe arching back a little bit. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, and left side, right foot turning out flat, arms back up, hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up, maybe arching back. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And very nice, we breathe right here. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, we forward fold, sitting in chair again, and standing. Let's do one more with warrior number two. We sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior two. Here we are. Knee over ankle, hip pulling back, dropping shoulders, holding core. Let's turn the right hand so the palm faces the ceiling. Left hand barely touches the back leg, and we're going to arch back, looking to the ceiling along the elbow. Great. Hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, left side stepping, warrior two, back up, heel to heel aligned. Breath in the nose. Turn the palm in the front to face the ceiling. Back hand barely touches the leg, and we arch. Very nice. Hands back down, stepping back again, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And great. Let's take a long breath, hold here, or breathing a long time, holding the pose. Good. Step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together. Let's sit in chair. And let's twist chair tonight. Right elbow outside of left leg and knee. Hands in prayer, pull in towards the chest. Turn the fingers to the face. I'm going to stay here looking at the toes, thinking about whether or not my spine and tail are pointing straight back. You could look up to the ceiling. You could open the arms. We're going to breathe. Good. Let's forward fold for a moment. Let everything drop off your nose and your fingers. All right. Sit in chair again. And then we're going to set up the other side. Left elbow outside of right leg. Hands in prayer, pull in. So we breathe here. And if you want to open the arms or look up, you're welcome to. Lengthen the spine, both directions, forward and back. Great. Hang, forward fold, take the feet apart. You can grab elbows or a prayer, and we're just going to let the body hang down. Those of you that want to bounce are welcome to. Engage the core on an in-breath, touch the ceiling. On an out-breath, back down. We're going to take the peace fingers under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, top of the head reaching down, elbows reaching away from the ears. Engage the core on an in-breath, touch the ceiling again. And then on the out-breath, back down, hands under feet from the front, so the toes are on the wrists. It's okay to bend the legs. Try to lengthen your back down as best you can. Engage the core, let's stand, and let's return the feet back together at the top of the mat with the thumbs out. We're going to take a couple breaths here just to restabilize. All right, to the standing series. Let's sit in chair. Excellent. Up over again into the forward fold, fingers low. We look up, we're stepping back again, top push-up, lower down, up dog, down dog. Warrior two on the right, right foot steps, arms back out. We breathe here. Let's straighten the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit. A triangle, right hand down, left arm up, maybe palms facing out. Looking up to the reaching hand or to the foot and shin so that you can see you're stacked over the leg. Let's place both hands on the shin for a moment. I'm going to shorten the stance a couple of inches for that. And we're going to twist the triangle so you can just have the hand on the shin, back of the hand outside of the leg, right arm comes up as we lengthen tail to the crown of the head. Very nice. Hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, and left side stepping, please. Back up to warrior two. Straighten the leg in the front, reach out a bit, triangle, left hand down, right arm up. Both hands on the shin. Let's shorten the stance a couple of inches. And we twist like we did on the other side. Try not to let your hip jump out. Very nice. Hands back down, stepping back again. Lower down, up dog, and down dog. And we'll stay right here breathing. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair again. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's continue. We sit in chair. Good. Up or over, forward folded. We look up, flat back. We're stepping again, top of push up, lower down, up dog, down dog. Right side, warrior two. Back up. Drop the shoulders again. Let's do extended side angle. We're going to take the center of the right forearm, place it on the leg, close to the knee. Left arm up and over, and then however else you want to do that. If you want to put the right hand on the ground, you're welcome to. Good. Back to warrior two. We're going to turn the right palm to face the sky. Left hand comes around the back, grabbing the shirt, the pocket, or the leg if possible. Keep the core engaged. We're going to arch back again, looking at the ceiling, long the elbow. Good. Hands back down. Step back. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior two. Here we are again. Holding the core, dropping the shoulders. And forearm again on the leg, right arm up and over. Good. Back up. Right arm comes around the back. We grab the shirt pocket or leg, knee over ankle. Palm faces the ceiling. We're going to arch back, looking up. Excellent. Hands down again, stepping back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. You want to step the right foot top of the mat. We're going to come into horse with the hands on the knees. So the toes are splayed out, the knees are trying to open up. We're going to put the hands heavy, right up, just right above the knee. We're going to rotate the right shoulder forward. And then the left. And then on your time, just a little bit of back and forth. Good, back to center. Let's push the walls out again, just reaching to the palms and pulling the thumbs and 4 fingers back and all the fingers, all 4 of them. Great. Let's stand, turn the feet so they run straight forward. We're going to reach straight up and then straight down, hands right under the shoulders, fingertips on the toe line. You can bring the palms down if you like. Let the head drop down. Keep the legs straight and the breath long. Come on up, reach to the ends of the fingers, and then behind the back, we're going to intertwine. I like to push the palms together. It relieves the upper back, but you can have them apart. And we're going to forward fold light as possible in the toes. Good. Back up. On the in-breath, touch the ceiling. On the out-breath, we grab the shins, the ankles, or the big toes of the peace fingers and the elbows pulling out and away from the ears. I'm skipping that again today, but you can do it if you like. And we stay down low. Both hands are going to grab the right shin, rotating left shoulder under and through. And then please over to the other side, right shoulder under and through. Good. Let's come on up and then let's stand. You can step the feet out a little bit if you like. We're going to stand on the left foot for warrior three in that sequence. Hands to the heart, out or Superman. Right foot comes off the ground. And we'll stay here a little bit. If you like, left hand down, right arm up. If you like, switch the hands. Nice, let's stand, step it out for a moment. And then we're gonna stand on the right foot, hands to the heart, or whatever version you did. Left foot comes up. We'll stay here wherever it ends up. Those of you that like, right hand down, left arm up. And switch the hands if you care to. All right, let's stand, step it out a bit. We're gonna stand on the left foot for tree. Right foot, grab the ankle, lift it up, get it to lock, hands to the heart. Up if you prefer with the arms, flattening out through the bent leg and the hip if possible. Breathing and staring forward. All right, let that down and let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're gonna lift the left, hands to the heart or up. Great, let that down, you can step it out. We're gonna go back to standing on the left foot, we're gonna lift the right, but today, the left arm's coming all the way over for the hand to grab the right knee, other hand on the hip. You could stay here, you could reach back, you could look back, you could extend the leg, grabbing the big toe. Just stand up tall with the left hand holding either the right foot or the right knee. Very nice. Let that down, step it out a bit. And then we'll do the other side. Standing on the right, left comes up, right hand grabs left knee, other hand on the hip. You could stay here, you could reach back, you could look back. Excellent, let that down, feet apart, let's squat. My toes are pointed out a bit, my ankles are loud. I'm gonna push the elbows into the knees, with the hands in prayer, pushing the legs open, lengthening, like you're trying to get tall through the back to the crown of your head. Good, let's come to hands and knees for some cat and cow. Knees are 2 fists apart, shoulders over the wrists. We let the belly drop down, third eye looking, that's the in-breath. The out-breath as you arch the back. And continuing the movement of the breathing. In-breath on the looking up, out-breath on the arching back. Good, back to center. We're gonna look over the right shoulder and see the tail. And then over, please, to the other side. Very nice, back to center. We're gonna step the right foot top of the mat. You can flip your mat underneath your left knee because it's gonna stay down if you need extra cushion, and then arms up like a funnel. And we'll breathe here, letting the hips hang down a little bit. We're taking the left arm, swinging it outside the right leg, hands in prayer in towards the chest, turn the fingers up to your face. You could roll back onto the ball of the left foot if you like. You could open up the arms. We're gonna breathe. Good. Hands back down, knee back, other side, stepping left foot, arms up again. And right elbow outside of left leg, hands in prayer. And same as you did on the other side. So if you came up on the ball of the back foot, we'll do that again. And breathing, of course. Great. We're going to step all the way back, top of push up for our pigeon setup. So top of push-up, belly and legs tight. We're gonna lower down, up dog, third eye, and down dog. We're gonna hold the right foot up the back wall just for a click. We're gonna open that leg, pointing the knee up, and then we throw that shin top of the mat. Let's scoot the left leg back. We'll look up for a moment, and then hands down if they're not already down. Right knee outside the ribs, forearms down, breathing. All right, hands down again. Let's step that leg that was up there and shake it if you like. Vinyasa again, lowering down, up dog, and down dog, and left leg up. You can bend that, opening up. And throw that shin top of the mat, right leg back. We can look up for a moment and then back down as we were on the other side. All right, hands down again. You step back, let's shake that leg if you like. One more vinyasa, lowering down, up dog, and down dog. Excellent. Let's sit down. Woo! Let's do dynamic Janusirsasana. Left leg out, right leg bending. Left hand grabs either toes or shin. If this knee doesn't go down, you could shove it down before we start the movement just a little bit. If it's way up, just give it a little push. It doesn't have to get all the way down. It will over time. Right arm up on the in-breath. On the out-breath, back down, including the shoulder coming down. And then back up, breathing in, and folding back down, and over and over. Next time you're up, we'll stay up looking to the reaching hand. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Right leg out, left foot up against the thigh. You push the knee down if it needs for a moment. Right on right, grabbing shin is fine. Up with the left, breathing in, breathing out, down, and then over, again, and over. Out breath on the downward fold. Good. Next time you're up again, we stay up looking to the reaching hand. Good. Back to center, soles of the feet together. Left hand on top, right hand on top of that, sitting up tall. You could butterfly if you like. Feel your back and the back of your head, like they're straight against the wall. The feet stay down, the shoulders pull a little bit back and down as the spine runs again to the crown of the head. And let's forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, folding your heart towards your toes. Breathing here. Good. Back up, both legs out in front. I like to shake them a little bit before I do the next one. And the next one is our twist. We're going to bend the right leg. The left arm's going to grab the leg, right hand 6 inches behind your tail. We pull the shoulder back and gently look back. You'd also bring the elbow outside. Toes on the extended leg, pointing straight up. Breathing, looking at the wall. Good, let's do the other side. Right leg out, left foot in, right arm grabs left, left behind you, toes pointing to the ceiling in the front, gently looking back as the shoulders push back and elbow outside if you like. Great, back to center, both legs bent. This is our core work. Under the legs with the arms, roll back onto the tail. You could stay here, you could let go, lock the shoulders back, look at the toes. You could straighten the legs, looking at the toes, third eye or reaching. We're gonna breathe 1 to 5. All right, cross the legs, sit up really tall. Excellent. Number 2, up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Feel like I skipped one. And well, last one anyways. I think it's number 5. Great. Hug the knees in with the legs not crossed, just right next to each other. You could bring the nose up. You could put the forearms on the shins. And then feet down, feet on knees, 2 fists apart, longest finger almost touches the heel. Lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers. Those of you doing Urdhva Dhanurasana, that's great. Otherwise, bridge and breathing. Great. Back down. We're going upside down for those of you that want to come along. Starting with plow, or you could just put your feet up the wall, but with plow, we kick the feet up and over, up on the shoulders, legs straight, toes dropping. You could intertwine the fingers, push the arms on the mat. If the hands are not on the back, place them there now. Lift the feet straight up into the ceiling, looking at the toes, heavy elbows and shoulders. All right, bend the legs, knees down towards the ears. You could stay there. The rest of us are grabbing the feet and lowering into dead bug. Knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up, excuse me, to the ceiling. You could stay still or rock around. Great, again, bring the knees into the chest. Imagine you have pencils on the knees pointing up at the ceiling. Let's draw a circle on the ceiling, rolling the lower back into the mat. And then the opposite direction, please. And back to center. Head stays down, arms out like a T. On the out breath, let the legs fall over to the right. As you look to the left, you could put the right hand on top of the legs. And we'll stay here. Good, and back up and then over to the other side. Good, back to center. And we're gonna rock ourselves up to a seated position so we can end in 5 minutes of meditation. I'm using a rolled up mat or blanket to sit up on top of. So only the hips are up on the blanket, the feet are down on the ground. So if you don't have carpeting, you maybe want something under your feet too. And we are gonna intertwine the fingers with the thumbs touching, hands down or one on top of the other. We're gonna pull the shoulders a little bit back with the chin slightly hanging to the chest, the eyes gently closed. Becoming aware of the body breathing itself. We're gonna be here 5 minutes. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together a bit. And like a big funnel all the way up. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. We're going to breathe in more. We're going to hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, and then howl it out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. You thought I forgot about the moon. I did not. Thank you so much for coming. It's DanielOverberger.com. You can find the links to my Venmo and PayPal right there. We're doing this every Monday and Wednesday night, and the videos end up on YouTube and Facebook. And thank you. Let me stop the recording.